golf day. We're here at Lily Hall and we're on the hunting course, and the first member of this group just about to drive. I've got a really nice starting position for this tee shot. Looks like you're going with driver. See the ball forward in the stance, nice grip, nice setup position. Let's get you moving. So really excellent turn here, good hip turn, good shoulder turn, nice strong looking position with the left arm, straight left arm, and the club at the top of the backswing. But there's quite a bit of head shift, so there's quite a bit of sway here to the right. Let's see what the consequence of that is. Recovery pretty good, but weight transfer looks a little behind here. We'll look as if we've been too busy recovering the head position and not actively transferring the weight. So from a very strong looking backswing position where the rotation will look really good, you don't seem to be able to use that actively or effectively through the ball. You can see now the weight is eventually drifting over to the right side, to the left side, beg your pardon, but it's been a long time after the ball has been struck. So for me, nice action, could do an awful lot better if you learn to be a little bit more proactive with your body on the way down, because you really certainly get it into a good position. I'd certainly suggest that you try to keep the head much more stationary and concentrate more on a more active weight transfer. Hope that makes sense, and you can make some use of that. Second player, really lovely starting position here. Everything pretty much where it should be. Let's get you moving. Waiting for you to go. Still waiting. Here we go. So this top of the backswing, good full turn. Right, I'm just going to reset this graphic here. Let you see what's going on. Now watch the head. Obviously you want to be able to keep the head pretty still, but what we've got here is quite a lift on the head. Head certainly up 2, possibly 3 inches. This I believe is because the left shoulder is a little too high here. Shoulders look a little bit too level, too even there. That left shoulder should be lower. If you do that, you could certainly help keep the head more stable. Now you see it's trying to recover, but it drops back down more to the right side, so you look a little compressed here. You could get some striking issues here. Club could hit the ground early, could hit the ball thin from time to time, and you can see that shape we get, sort of C shape you get with the body there. So legs driving too actively, head and shoulders rocking back to the right. So it's gone from a flat position with the shoulders to a tilted position with the shoulders through the ball. Extension's really good, you can see it there, but your back is under some serious pressure there. If you've had any issues with your back, then you want to try and get this seen to, see if you can improve that. but it all starts because of that slight lift on the head and shoulders. So if you can start by addressing that, it may go somewhere to set you on your way. Third player here, going with an iron. First impression is good. Weight's a little bit left-sided here. I'd like to see the head and shoulders back slightly. Not much, but pretty good. I think we can get you moving now. The stance is a little wide as well, maybe, but let's see what the consequence of that is. A little forward press. And we've got a little bit of a reverse going on here. It looks like the upper body is stalling over the left side a little bit. Let's see what the consequence of that is on the downswing. Do a good job of holding it. But you can see as you go through the ball there's not much drive from the body, from the weight transfer through the ball. So really like to see a better pivot here. For me, you need to set it more to the right and narrow the stance. This would make it easier to get the hips and shoulders turning more toward your right side, instead of, as you can just see there, it just slips to the left side there, so you don't get a very good pivot in the backswing, and then you struggle really to use your body weight through the ball. I wonder if that makes any sense, and you can do something with that. And the final player in this group. So looks like you're just going with a fairway wood there, but the head looks like it's left, the hips look like they are to the right, hips are there, head and shoulders are more to the right there, so you need to be more behind the ball at this address position. Let's see what the consequence of that is. So we've got a little bit of head sway to the right. Tries to get, as you can see here, tries to get back on the ball, which it does particularly well. Oh, practice swing. Fooled me there. Here we go again. Right, so in the actual swing, you don't move off the ball, you keep the head very still, and we can see there at the top of the backswing there's not enough weight behind the ball. The hip turn is limited, the shoulder turn is limited, so I can see why in the practice swing you might want to get a little bit more that way. And you can see the consequence, by the time you get an impact it reverses, so all your weight is here down the right side. So very interesting to see the difference between your practice swing and your actual swing. You can see that left foot there is elevated, left heel up in the air, so there's little to no weight transfer to the left side. Most important thing for me is you must improve the starting position to improve the way you move. You need head and shoulders back to the right, but you need the hips more towards the left side. This will enable you to match up the hip and shoulder turn and move more effectively. Hope that makes sense. Certainly looks like you perhaps are aware of your issues there. Hope you can improve that and do something about it. Get back and do better next year. Bye for now.